Weaponized Wednesday. If it costs you peace of mind, it's too expensive. What's up, legends? This is ammo for your arsenal, okay? Mental armor in the war to freedom. Welcome, legends. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legends. You're worth it. Check it out. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a short but very, very sweet one. Look, no more poverty's prisoners, okay? A lot of people are prisoners of their own words, and when I say poverty's prisoners, not necessarily poor people financially, but in most cases they are because of their words to themselves and others. And here's the thing. They're prisoners. Do not pay for the crimes that you did not commit. You did not commit their crimes. Let them commit their crimes. Let them be their own prisoners. But do not let people steal your peace, okay? They try to steal your peace, okay? But nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt said that. See, what you're not understanding is that you allow it. When people treat you badly and you feel a certain way, they don't make you feel that way. You allow it and you feel that way that you choose to feel. Okay? So if it costs you peace of mind, it's too expensive. All right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you all of my little sad stories and how I got through it and overcome all of these obstacles because it would take too long. But let me just say this. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. And I've put up with a lot of shitty people. And the more I value myself, the less nonsense that I put up with. The higher my standards become. So I've been through, with domestic violence with an ex for 10 years. I had pretty much every boyfriend I ever had was either physically and or verbally abusive. And the last one I had, the last serious boyfriend I had, well, before I moved to California, the last serious boyfriend I had, we never had sex. We met in church, and, he just wasn't good enough for me, period. He was a pretty decent dude, but he just was not good enough for me. So, like I said, the less nonsense, when you know your worth, you won't give discounts. When you start loving yourself, you're going to love yourself more and more and more, and the more you love yourself, the less nonsense that you're going to tolerate. And a lot of things that the people don't realize, okay, yes, people can put you down. They can call you names. They can tell you, oh, you're never going to make it. Oh, you can't do that. You can't become a famous musician. They can do those things, and they can tell you you're fat, ugly, stupid, or whatever. But what a lot of people don't realize is, number one, you're allowing them to treat you that way. You can't control people's words, but you're allowing them, people who cannot control themselves, you're allowing those people to make you feel bad because they feel bad. But you don't need to allow other people to make you feel bad. And you need to get away from them. Because if it costs you peace of mind, it's too expensive. Now, it may be a financial situation that you're afraid to get away from this person. They give you money, or you live with them, or okay, there's ways of getting out of it though, okay? And I did it. There's ways of getting away from people without having to leave the house. For example, if it's your parents and you're a young child or, a teenager, or even in your 20s or whatever, there's ways to get away from people without having to, leave and get another place to live. There's ways to get away from people and spend less time with them too, And if you have a job and it's a boss or a coworker or a lot of coworkers, and they're just maybe they don't put you down, but they're just so negative and I'm having a bad day. Listen, would you allow your best friend to come into your house and throw garbage all over your house? No, of course you wouldn't. Okay, so don't allow people to cost you your peace of mind. It's too expensive. Okay, and so you just need to work on getting toxic people, places, and things out of your mind. They're taking up that expensive real estate in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. God gave you that real estate, and you are a king, you are a queen, and you need to get away from those poverty's prisoners with their messed up mouths, okay? And, okay, so number one, a lot of people don't realize, I'm going to end it here in a minute. A lot of people don't realize, number one, you allow people to make you feel a certain way. You don't realize that you have the power to choose your own feelings. And I'm going to admit it's very hard to do that and to feel good and choose good feelings when you're around negative people or people that actually do put you down or abuse you verbally, okay? You have to find new support systems. You have to find new people. Maybe you can't get away from certain people right now all the time. You have to be around them sometimes. But you need to find supportive people, okay? And that brings me to my second point. And the second point is that somebody doesn't have to be mean to you in order for them to be toxic, okay? And they could just be a negative person, but also they don't keep you accountable, okay? So people think that the opposite of love is hate. And I learned one time at an AA meeting from an amazing speaker named Warren, and I'm allowed to say his name because it's public and you don't know his last name. But anyway, he said that the opposite of love is not hate. It's indifference. Because hate is a strong feeling. You still get attention and energy from that person. But when somebody doesn't care about you, it's indifference. They don't care. They wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire, right? That is, to me, when I'm around people that don't keep me accountable, that shows that they do not care about me. That shows their indifference, shows me they don't care about me. And that will steal my peace more than anything. So you need to get around people that really care about you and tell you the truth about the things that you're doing or not doing and how to change it. And I am that person. My name is Liberty V Justice. There's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legends. So when I'm around people, here's one quick example. When I'm around people, everyone knows from my public persona, which is my real persona, that's who I am. I'm being true to who I am. I drink a protein shake. I run every morning, super, super early. I'm up 3 or 4 a.m. every single day, no matter what, if there's a holiday or what. I don't eat nasty, crappy food on the holidays. I don't, birthdays, none of that. I eat the same way every day. I eat delicious, healthy food, okay? And I eat once a day. But if I'm around people and they're unhealthy and they're eating garbage, and let's say I have a slip up and I give in and I'll eat something that I wouldn't normally eat with these people, then guess what? They don't care about me, okay? Their indifference, their lack of accountability for themselves and not keeping me accountable, it's the same thing for you. If people don't keep you accountable and call you on your shit and don't try to make you better, then the proof right there is in the pudding. That's toxic because they don't care about you and you need to get away from them, okay? It's costing you your peace. And if it costs you peace of mind, it's too expensive. So the show is free. Sharing is caring. Sharing is also free. Share the show if you enjoyed it. I really hope you did because I think this is probably my best show ever. I'm so excited to get this out there. Share the show and do a review for us in Apple Podcasts or whatever podcast app you're listening on. And give us 5 stars and 2 or 3 sentences as to why this podcast was so good and why it helped you. All right? You're worth it. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it costs you peace of mind, it's too expensive.